Striving for healing, enlightenment, and balance, the Indigo Alliance team provides guidance to those seeking spiritual growth. We're here at the monthly psychic fair, and hopefully I can find out what the future has in store.
Indigo Alliance opened a year ago in February, so we've been open about a year and a half. And I always would go to psychic shops. I went to Alexandria, the local ones, and when I would be there going for a reading, I would always think, this is such a neat thing, I could do this. And it's really a good, thriving business. People, you'd be amazed how many people come to them, and you would never know the people that walk through the door. The Indigo Alliance is a group of practitioners, healers, who have come together it's almost like a clubhouse where it's a community we have. People come and they meet here, they conduct classes here. If they're a tarot card reader, they do readings here. We've just been a group that came together to try and help each other and the community find happiness.
I love being involved with the Indigo. First of all, it's a beautiful place to come to. It's like a sanctuary here, and I feel like this place not only has the information, the spiritual consulting help of many different varieties, the classes, the books, the beautiful giftware and all that kind of stuff, but it has an energy about it that uplifts.
The classes that we have are spiritual based. A lot of people are really interested in developing their mediumship abilities. And then we have events as well. Like last night we had a group medium reading where Greg Stanley, who is from Hawaii, was here, and we had 30 people here, and everybody just kind of sits around and has a good time.
The origins of my specialty, it came directly from spirit. I can remember talking to spirits from the time I was 3 years old. And the origin, it was a gift. And it's no better than anybody else's gift. There are some people who are gifted in singing. There are people who are gifted in writing. There are people who are gifted in acting. This is my gift, and this is what I was born to do.
We have several practitioners. We have Tony, who her specialties are astrology. She's kind of our resident astrologer, and she has an encyclopedic knowledge of astrology, and she'll stand there and ask you, oh, when were you born? And she can then tell you that, your Saturn was in this. She also has a huge history with the tarot, and so she's a tarot card reader.
So it has to do a lot with what you speak about and how you use your speech and the unspoken speech of thought as to what kind of tower you're building for yourself in your life. Tarot comes from the Egyptian Ta-aro, and it means royal path, the royal path. In the 1200s, in the city of Fez in Morocco, all these masters from all over the known world gathered, and they wanted to share the spiritual beliefs that they held in common. Because the Inquisition was starting and because of language barriers, they were unable to communicate the ways that they wanted to. So they created a big book of pictures involving symbols. Now that was just the major arcana, so the Fool through the world. So the major arcana has symbols in it. These masters understood that the subconscious mind speaks the language of symbols, and they could all look at this picture of the Empress, for instance, and understand all the symbols in her picture and what they meant on a practical level as well as a spiritual level. What's so beautiful about this system, you can use it in your everyday life to improve conditions and situations in your life.
It's just such a fun place, and what makes me so happy is all the people that are part of Indigo just say, you know what, I love coming here. Every day that I come here, if I come to work here, it's just I look forward to it because it's such a happy experience.
I thought it was normal that I would see people, and people that were no longer here on Earth, and telling adults that your grandmother's here or that kind of stuff, or actually seeing people melt too. Which means basically they were passing over. So that was one of the things, first things that I knew that the rest of the kids didn't do. I wake up with joy to come here, and I am surrounded by love, working with people who are light workers, and that light workers are people who bring love to the earth. So we're here to uplift the world, and what I've benefited from is learning how to love myself even more, and how to give love, and how to be loved.
People, they want to know that they do have a purpose, and my gift helps them know that they have a purpose from the information that their angels and their spirit guides and their loved ones on the other side have to say, and that helps bring peace into their lives. And the more peace that is brought into their lives, the more healing is brought to our planet and to humanity.